famous guide, Uncle RC. What are we going to do?
We are going to roost turkeys, and finally, as you see over there, it stopped raining. We had tornado threats, and yeah, we're gonna go see if they're still alive, if the hail didn't knock them out. And we got a few birds that we've been watching, kind of waiting for the family trip, and hopefully everybody gets their first Rio, and we'll see if we can't kill one bigger than Caden so Chris can have something over his head for once.
Yeah, he's already up 4-1 on me, so.
We'll see what happens. We're gonna go roost them now. The wind's finally died down. We got 2 good days of weather, and we should hopefully be done early and be drinking a few cold beers tomorrow afternoon.
I can get down with that plan. I had a few at the airport while I was waiting for my plane to come in, so see if we can't get it done. I think RC's gonna put us in a good spot. Got a couple birds tied up to a tree for us, so as long as
my rope might be freaking starting to rot after all the rain we got.
Yeah, between the rain, the winds, the mock tornadoes, the birds could be anywhere, but he'll put us on them. He'll untie them. All we gotta do is just make sure we hit where we're aiming at, which is the hard part.
So much for driving in there. Because where I want to sit is around that last point there. You go up in there. We'll get some exercise, that's for sure. You said you saw something down here in the bottom?
Yeah, far back pivot, probably about 50 yards
like
off the pivot towards the wood line.
Over there?
Yeah.
That's where I was just looking at the birds in the distance.
Yeah.
They should be about to fly up. Hey, Austin here's 3 at Mill though. I just don't know how I was right there. My goal tomorrow is to tag Mom out, and then us 3 hunt after that. Oh, he's kind of close to where I need him to be at. That ain't the same one. That's the other one. It's one or two. I think it's 2 here, 1 here. All right, let's go roost this other bird before it gets too dark, and then we'll pick which one we'll hunt.
All right, got one roosted up. Or we got 3 roosted up, I guess.
I'd have a 4th.
Yeah, about to have a 4th one. And I think if all goes according to plan, we'll take the 3, possibly 4 birds that we're gonna have roosted up. And with any luck tomorrow, 3 of us will be tagged out. Half the plan's put together. The other half is the birds cooperating, and then the shooter shooting. So stand by. .410, baby. Yeah.
We juked, he didn't jive this time, and my mom got her first bird. So now Mom and Jerry are tagged out, and now if I can get cameraman to put the camera down and shoot his bird, we will all 3 be tagged out in Kansas, and we can all rub it in Caden's face while he's in school today.
All right, making final run before we head back to the house for lunch. And potentially. Old Uncle RC / Guide RC has put eyes on a bird that we're trying to figure out what our best play is, or if we even have a play. So we'll see what old boy can come up with.
He's back here, where the trees
On the left?
On the left-hand side of that row of trees, right on the edge of the field.
That's a different bird than the one I've been seeing. He got a nicer beard. I don't have the terrain between me and him from the house right now.
Can you go up this edge of the woods and call him across the field?
Doubt it. He's gonna see us. If we could walk in the creek, yes, but I don't think I got enough terrain. But like, there's gonna be a couple spots I might have to like come up on top. He ain't gonna go up on top of a hill in this wind.
But he would follow the tree line back towards the
Yeah,
second
but like
one.
I said, I would have seen him doing that.
All right, well, we got one spotted. RC's making an approach now to plan, so I'm trying to catch up to him. And we're gonna try and self-film this spot and stalk with RC holding the strutter, me holding the camera and a shotgun. I'm sure it'll go great. We've got GoPros everywhere, so one way or another we'll get it done. I don't know how much of that we got on camera because we were crawling that kind of, well, as you saw, I just set the camera up, pointing in the direction where we were pretty sure that bird was, and got to crawling. So, hopefully the GoPro caught it as good as I could see it. We could only see his head. He was bedded down essentially. We snuck right up on him. RC yelped to him a couple times and he popped his head up one too many times, and old Caden's 20 gauge is still on from last month, and Dad has got his first Rio, second turkey ever. Caden, I've cut the lead from 4-1 to 4-2. I'm coming for you, buddy. All right, well, here he is. We spotted him from the road as we were about to go get lunch. We kept losing him in and out of as we were making the stalk up here, and when we got up here, we figured out why. He was pretty much bedded down in these in the grass and the trees behind me on this hedgerow. We crawled in from about 100 yards out, all the way down this hedgerow on our knees, trying to get stuff set up, self-filming everything. Had to set the camera about 60 yards back from where we actually took the shot, pointing down this way, and ran the GoPro on the shotgun to try and get it all. So it was definitely a fun hunt to try and self-film. That type of hunt was a good time. First time I've done that with turkey, seeing as how this is my second turkey ever. So it's been a good time, been a blast. Everybody is tagged out here in Kansas. We are ready to kick back to the lodge, clean some birds, drink some beer, and have a good time before we head home tomorrow.